I've been part of this meditation, group meditations also. That time onwards, my anger issues, I feel like I don't even remember when last time I got angry on someone or anything. We use the word perfectionist or something like that. And some things has to go the way I thought it is to be. Then Chandra sir has said that sometimes the beauty of things are not just the way we want, but beyond than that, or something like that. That kind of feeling I'm experiencing every day. In fact, you can say every hour of my life.
I've been doing this 21 days like regularly, and I have seen some benefits like much more calmness in my demeanor, and I have much more confidence than I had before, because before I joined meditation, I lacked a bit self-confidence and was always doubting myself that I would be able to do certain things in life. So I think this really has helped me gain that confidence and reduce self-doubt.
So the awareness that what I am thinking has increased a lot. My concentrations improved over my studies. Like usually at first, I am a 90% student. I used to score around 90%, but still I didn't have that impacted concentrations, or I didn't have that interest in studies. But now, since my awareness towards thoughts has increased, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm thinking.
And masters, happy morning or evening. Welcome to day 30. Today's topic: meditation improves immunity, youthfulness, and longevity. Yes, friends, meditation not only will give the happiness, relaxation, or will get like immunity and youthfulness and longevity. So, Sir will listen from Sir after the meditation. So I will play the music. We'll start the meditation. Thank you. As you all know, who are like joined newly today, first we'll start with heart elevation. This is the position. And later we'll go with Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. We'll clap your fingers and cross your legs. And if you have specs, please remove. Observe your normal, natural breath in and breath out. Thank you, masters. Please sit comfortable position.
Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your sacred heart and feel your heart center, your loving heart. Connect with it. Observe the beat, the rhythm of your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel your beautiful heart, this seat of all emotions, which is expanding, which is nurturing all life with its energies of love, joy, compassion. And recollect an experience from your life from your past, present, of love, of joy, of gratitude, and relive that moment and elevate yourself. Relive that moment of love, of joy, and feel that energy. The more you experience these energies of love, the more we connect with all things and everybody, the more coherent we become with everything. With a greater intention to heal the planet, to heal yourself, and radiate that energy onto every corner of this planet Earth. Whatever you think, you create. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. When we empty our mind of all thought, we experience that greater emptiness, quantum field of energy and consciousness. Become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you, as you merge into your breath. All emptiness is energy. The infinite field of possibilities and opportunities that intelligence the longer you stay connected to this emptiness, to this energy, the more you tune in to your greater intelligence, the more you are with your consciousness, the more opportunities you create for yourself Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. This is the place of all connectedness. Everybody and everything are connected in this field of energy. friends. It's time to express gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Can you express gratitude to your parents, your teachers, your mentors? Your gratitude to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, partners, everybody. Give thanks to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. Your gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the places you visit, the institutes, the companies, the systems that support you. The gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe, that quantum field, for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Recollect your experiences from the session, and whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then may open your eyes.
Yes, friends. Hope everyone had a wonderful meditation today. Today, the topic will listen from Rakesh Jalumani. So Rakesh sir is an entrepreneur and he is a Buddha Seva meditation coach. And he conducted a number of youth sessions Buddha Seva. So we are welcoming Rakesh sir. Rakesh sir, yeah. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Happy morning. Our body, we communicate with the body all the time. Of course, the thoughts and feelings that we have continues to work with the physical body, of how the body reacts to various emotions. earlier we had heard about this communication with the water, how you feel, how you think, changes the patterns of the water crystals. The experiments by Masaru Emoto. Our body is made significantly of 70% is of water. So the structure of the body, the way the body functions, depends significantly on how our thoughts and feelings are. It's called energy communication and the field of epigenetics. That's so much of research that's going on. Recognize that the way we think and feel decides how our body heals. There was a study done in Japan where two groups of people who had diabetic genes responsible for diabetes. One watching a great, happy, calm movie, which made them laugh throughout for about an hour and a half. Another group was not doing anything, and essentially they were in their own thoughts and basically we know, right? So we've already seen research where 80 to 90% of our thoughts are negative and repetitive. So what they've and they looked at the genetic expression of these two groups, and they found the group that was watching the comedy, their genes, the part of the genes that is responsible for diabetes was expressed less as compared to the people who didn't watch the comedy and they were in that natural state of either sadness or negative state. My audio or the video seems to be on. Okay, so I hope this is better. So what that tells, these experiment tells, is that our thoughts and feelings decides how we heal. It's not that diseases are caused by genes. It's not genetic. The genetic is about how we feel and what genes are expressed. It's not what you have. It's all about energy communication and the way we think and feel. And when we have a lot of stress, of course, we continue to carry the negative emotions through our body. It's not, the stress need not be just the physical stress, as we have already seen, the mental stress, the chemical stress, the things that we eat, that with the environment that we live in. All of it actually causes significant stress in the body. And as we see, the meditation naturally moves us away from the stress. When there is stress, there is a lot of cortisols that are pumped into the body. And when this stress is, the cortisol is flowing through the body, it hampers many functions, including the immunity. There's something that we talk about how we are aging, or as we age, the skins becomes wrinkled, you start showing up on your face and so on. The reason our skins are as a child, it's so supple, it's so feels good, is because there's something called collagen and elastin that's already, making the skin looks young. So when there is a lot of cortisol in the body, the functioning of the elastin and collagen is interrupted. And our skin starts becoming wrinkly. It starts becoming, aged. So when you practice meditation, naturally the cortisol goes on, and these elastin and collagens are naturally developed more inside the body and the skin. At the same time, the body is also having what is called as, our body is continuously regenerating. Every 10 years, our body is completely changed. Our livers are created every few weeks because the cells continues to die and there is new cells getting formed all the time. So while we are actually regenerating our body, now how the cells gets regenerated depends on what is called as telomerase. End of the DNA, there is a small bow tie like element. Now, depending on the length of the telomerase, the cells are either generated or not able to regenerate. It's called the aging process. The longer the telomerase, the cells continues to generate in a healthy manner. So what research has shown is that when people practice meditation regularly, this telomere length actually increases or remains the same and does not decrease. Otherwise, in a natural, the aging process, the telomere length decreases. So the cell regeneration does not happen properly. So meditation is actually an anti-aging process. When we continue to think, okay, I'm aging, so my health is now going to, go down. That's a belief that we carry. What we believe, what we think is how our emotions gets circulated in the body. So the beliefs when we carry, because of the conditioning, if we continue to say, hey, I cannot, be healthy anymore as I'm aging. Okay, I've reached my middle age. Now the body will start, going down. It's very difficult to regenerate. If we carry that belief, of course, that's how we communicate to ourselves. So body reacts based on what we think and feel. So there are, so many number of case studies that we go through where, as even if irrespective of your age, people healing miraculously. So meditation helps us to become younger again. When I first came into the practice of meditation, I used to think that meditation is for somebody who's, given up everything. But then what I realized is meditation is to live our life fully. So when our emotions become happier and more vital, more joyous through the practice of meditation. We have seen this, right? We have seen how meditation pumps all the good, happy hormones in our body, makes us feel happy. So when there are happy feelings, there are happy thoughts, the whole thinking, feeling loop, which makes our communication with ourselves a lot more positive. The more we feel, yes, I can heal myself, I'm healthy. Our body reacts and keeps our body healthy. Meditation is a great, great tool to be in a healthy, young state. Most of us, we have seen people who practice meditation suddenly, being told by their, family and friends who've been seeing them, hey, how do you see the glow in your face? You feel, you see young. That's because, friends, meditation naturally keeps our body in a very, very young state. It also develops a lot of growth hormones. There's something called growth hormone, or fountain of youth chemical produced by pituitary gland. See, these growth hormones are naturally improving the strength of the bones, and improves the metabolism of the body. When we practice meditation, we go into the deep state of the delta, right? So, and this happens even when we sleep. So these growth hormones are produced when we go into that delta state. You read the book Mind to Matter. Talks about how the brain waves develops different hormones and chemicals in the body. So when we are in that deep delta state, these growth hormones are developed, pumped into the body in full strength. So these growth hormones creates an environment for the cells to heal, to regenerate. Meditation naturally takes us to that delta state, and then we continue to generate a lot more growth hormones. It's called the fountain of youth chemical. So friends, as we continue to practice the meditation, we keep ourselves healthy. It is not the external environment that determines our health. I used to feel that, okay, so there's so much of pollution around, there's so much of stress at work that is causing how I am feeling, or how my health is. It's within us, and as we practice meditation, we naturally create the environment for our cells to be generating in a very, very healthy environment. More happy emotions that we have, we create an environment in the cells, because the cells, there's something called cells receptors, which generates the proteins necessary for the body to function. These cell receptors act on the emotions and thoughts. It's basically energy communication, and the thoughts and feelings are the energy. So based on how we think, how we feel, these cell receptors act accordingly, either open up or stop reacting. Even for us to, when we eat food, the cells to absorb, if the cell's receptors do not open up, it cannot take in the necessary nutrition, the necessary the reaction that is needed to absorb. It's all about how we feel and how we think. The other day, Dr. Lakshmi Newton, in the Global Conference of Meditation Leaders, spoke about a person who was otherwise very, very successful, very, very, doing very well in life, but used to have constant migraines. And no doctor could actually tell why that is happening. And then Dr. Lakshmi, was talking to her, and she went through her state and then realized that in her childhood, she had a significant trauma. And because of that, she used to always feel rejected. And that was a belief that she carried all the while. And that belief was causing significant, trauma internally and causing these migraines. And the moment she recognized it and let go of that, she became healthy. So friends, meditation is a great tool for us to be young and healthy, or it's a great anti-aging tool. And all because we create the environment within our body of how the body, the cells live. It's up to us. So thank you, friends, for continuing this practice. We are in the 5th week. It's great to see so many people committed to this practice. It's all about practice. It's all about practice. The more we practice, the more sincere we are in our practice. Things happen naturally. Yes, of course, all of this information is there. The understanding comes when we read more. But just the simple practice of meditation is enough to create that environment that we can truly live fully. Anybody would like to share? Of course, I think we are towards the end of the time, but anyone want to share your experience of how your ability or your thinking or you feel young because you started practicing meditation? Yes.
Kiran, go ahead, madam.
Good morning, sir. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Yeah, sir, actually, I'm your new follower and I attended this first conference. I used to do meditation, but yes, I never knew that we have so much of potential, so much of strength that we can do anything in our life. And yesterday was my strength training session. I'm doing strength training from last 1 year, and I was doing the workout with 5 kgs dumbbell. But yesterday my trainer was like that I need to do it with the more. So I really felt that why I bound myself with the 5 kg dumbbells. I can do with the 7.5 also. And I did the whole workout with the 7.5 kg dumbbells because of this meditation thought only that I have potential and I can do it. So it was very amazing. Thank you so much, sir.
Wonderful. Yes. Our body listens to us, not the other way around.
Right, sir.
Because body behaves based on what we think and feel. Most of the time, our subconscious mind is telling, hey, no, you cannot do this, you cannot do this. The doubts that we create. Okay, there's rain outside, so hey, if you go out, you'll catch cold. You don't go out. Somebody was, I think, we heard some experience here of, I was having the
intolerance.
Intolerance. Yes, lacto intolerance. Thank you. So, you can't eat milk products. And suddenly you decided, hey, no, let me experiment. Why would I get impacted because of milk? And suddenly they're overcome that. So it's all about how we feel, what we believe that we carry. And you're a great example, Kiran Madam, about how you could overcome. If again, it's all about mind. The physical body will listen to how our mind talks. Thank you for sharing that. Where are you from, Kiranji?
Sir, I'm from Gurgaon.
Okay.
Gurgaon,
so
Haryana.
were you part of the conference? Did you come to the conference?
Yes, sir. I attended the full workshop here, the full conference 3 days.
Wonderful. Okay. To share some of your experience of the conference.
Yes, I shared it yesterday also. Sir, it was life transforming conference for me. Actually, I did many meditation courses, but I never realized that meditation can do this much wonders in our body. I was thinking that we need to do this for the calmness only, but I had no idea that it can change our life. It was really amazing. Even from morning till evening, I am reading the books, I am watching the videos because I want to know more about this. And even both the kids, they were so motivated with the thing, and they also have started doing it. And one thing I want to experience, that I was doing that self-healing session with Newton sir the first day, and I had very bad throat that day, and it was paining like hell. And we did the meditation for 15 minutes only, and after that I had no pain, and I'm very, very much fine now. So it was like a miracle for me, that how can a throat pain can go in 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'm very sensitive with this throat pain. If it comes, I have to take antibiotic. And that day in 10 minutes, it was just vanished off. So I was like, how can it be possible? So I need to know more about this meditation thing.
Awesome. Yes. Great example of how you can heal yourself. Just that 15-20 minutes practice. Thank you, madam. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for sharing.
Yes, Bushra
Islam, madam. Please.
Yeah. Good morning to everyone. I'm Bushra Islam. I'm from Bangladesh, Dhaka, and I'm the CEO of my roasty company. My sister Taslima Islam was in the conference, and she did a very good job. And she's the one who dragged me into this meditation. And I'm doing it from November. And after doing one session, I have changed a lot of change in me. Like before the meditation, I always felt sick. Like if I go to the outside, because of the pollution, I'm like, my body was aching, sore throat, and I have to go to the doctor every time. And the doctor used to give me antibiotics. And after doing 1 week, after 1 week, I've seen all the changes in me, and now I can not only walk in the park. I don't have any problem now. I start jogging also, and I feel so young from inside. I feel fresh, young, and joyful. Like I'm not getting sick after doing the meditation, and I'm continuing it. And no sickness in me.
Awesome. Wonderful. Yes, Taslima ji, we had a wonderful time listening to her, spending time with her.
Yes.
Thank you, Ushama.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Madam. Thank you for sharing, madam.
We'll take a break now. I think we are just past the time. We'll take a break for people to leave, and then we'll continue to
play the music.
Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
We have Pushpavati, and please unmute yourself.
Namaste, Rakesh sir. Sir, thank you.
Namaste.
Gratitude, sir. ನಾನೊಂದು ಮಿರಾಕಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. ಇದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅವಾಗ. ನನ್ ಮಗಂಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಶೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಪೇನ್ ಇತ್ತು, 2 ದಿನದಿಂದ ಅವ್ನು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾರನೇ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ 9:10 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಕೈ ನೋವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಮಿರಾಕಲ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಠಿಣವಾದ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ನಿನ್ನೆ ಬಂತು. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ನನಗೆ ನಿಜ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ. ನಾನು ಅಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ತುಂಬಾ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಒಂದ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಇದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ. ಏನೇ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ನಾನು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೂ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗೇ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್, ಏನಕ್ಕೂ ಅಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಯಾರ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೂ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರಿದಕ್ಕೂ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೋಪ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಏನಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂದ್ರು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಗಮನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹೊರತು ಏನು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಒಂಥರ ಹುಡುಗಿ ತರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನಗೆ 53 ರನ್ನಿಂಗು. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಇನ್ 20 ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಅಷ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ. ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ನನಗೆ ರಿಲೀಫ್ನೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ರಿಯಲಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಚಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಬುದ್ಧ ಸಿಇಒ ಟೀಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. Gratitude, sir.
Yes, we become younger and younger. So what Madam is saying, that she feels younger, though she is 53, she feels like she is 20. That's what happens with meditation. And she mentioned that she is feeling very calm even in most tense situations. But Madam, one thing that I know you spoke about healing somebody. One thing we do recognize, yes, all that is possible. Energy, it's all about energy. But we have to recognize that we use it to overcome our conditions. We have to let, and Patriji was very, very, was always talking about this, that everyone has to learn to heal themselves, because they're going through a situation. There's something, and Dr. Newton mentioned this beautifully in this conference. He said that our illnesses teach us something, our conditions teach us something. So only when we learn from that, we heal that permanently. we'd have to look at how we are utilizing our energy. Are we trying to interfere in somebody's progress, or are we looking to use it to empower others? So just, we have to learn a little more, understand a bit more about this whole concept of interference. But thank you for sharing. I know you've been talking about how meditation has transformed your life, and you want to share this with others. Thank you, and of course we'll do more. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pushpati madam. Sir, we have Taslima madam. Please unmute yourself.
Yes,
Hello.
Taslima ji.
How are you?
You're back?
Oh, thank you. Yes, I came back last night.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And I had a wonderful time. My whole, even like whole everything changed. So what I want to talk about the health, as you're talking about health today, for some reason I always made up my mind that I will always be healthy. Because once my father was very sick, so earlier I used to get like every month fevers, allergy, a lot of things. So then my father was sick, and his doctor told us, that was in London long time back, that since he has diabetes, we should, like me and my sister Busha was with him, so we should exercise until we are breathless so that we don't have disease. So I made up my mind, okay, I will exercise, but I will never be sick. Till that time, till now, I don't have any illness. And I have lots of energy, like, so I think it's all, like you said, the state of mind, but I have created a mess in my personal life because I have a lot of, but since I've joined I've started the Ana-Pana-Sati, also like hearing the lectures. It's not just doing meditation. I think it's, you have to be aware of your thoughts. Like I have met a lot of people in the conference also, and they've been doing meditation for years and years, but their life is a chaos. And then they were like telling me like, oh, I can heal you, be hearing me in the conference, and like they're giving me their card. And then I was thinking, if I do not heal myself, how can I heal you? I can send you love and blessing. I said, send me love and blessing. I don't need healing because I've already trying to heal myself. So it's my life. Like I don't want anybody to interfere in my one, nor do I want to interfere in other people's life. And you in this, I mean, that's what you also teach, like no healing. So because like it's my journey, and also like I've learned so much in the conference and mingling with other people also, that it's not just this Ana-Pana-Sati, but you have to be aware of your thoughts, read books, so become aware and listen to positive people. Sometimes like hearing negative things, like not people not encouraging you, then you lose your, like, what am I trying to do? Then I started thinking that I don't need other people acceptance. I need no validation from other people. It's just me. So thank you so much for all the learning I've done. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yes. If I can't heal myself, how can I heal somebody?
Yes. That's what I think, always thought.
Absolutely. Because it's about for us. Everything is for us. Every conditions is for us to learn from and grow through. So we use that, and we use our energy to make sure that our thoughts and feelings are always right and aligned to our purpose. That makes, and that naturally creates impact with people around us. We don't interfere in somebody's journey, but our thoughts and our feelings, they will learn from what they see and the change that they experience from us. And that is more permanent. Otherwise, you heal somebody or you look at, it might happen once, but then the root is not resolved. Thank you, Taslimaji. Yes, you've been a amazing inspiration for so many of us.
One thing I want to say before I leave, earlier I never raised my hand. Before going to the conference, Chandra sir always made me, but first I used to hide behind the camera. Then Chandra sir used to make me talk, and I wasn't scared of talking. And after coming from the conference, I'm raising my hand to share my experience. So this is, I see as my growth. My voice, I always used to cough. So that was like, I found out in Dr. Newton's workshop that's my throat chakra. My voice is like not letting me talk, so I've overcome that also. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Like we watched like Taslima madam video, like how she manifested to come attend the session. So we are really inspired by her, and also she is inspired to many people. That's what I watched her video that GCML day 1. Thank you, Taslima madam. And we have Rohit ji.
Hello, good morning, Rakesh sir. Sir, first of all, I'd like to thank you because your batch was the first batch that I attended in the month of November, December. And from there, I got to know about Buddha CEO. And sir, I want to know, like you mentioned about migraine headaches, can you elaborate a bit, what are the root cause of having migraines and how can we fix it?
I can't tell the root cause of your migraine. I can share how it was for me. Different persons have different reasons why they get these conditions. So what I would suggest is you read some books and practice meditation. So I know you've been practicing for about 3-4 months. It's all about what our, the beliefs that we are carrying of something. Either it could be that, in my case, I was always not, for me, it was a lot of stress that I was carrying all the time. That I have to behave in a certain way, that I have to be, please everybody, that I have to, always, listen to what others are saying. For me, the reason was different. When I freed myself of that belief, the healing happened. For you, it can be different. What we do is, that's why it's important that as you practice meditation, you talk to yourself. After meditation, of course, we don't think or actively, not active during meditation, but you can always have an intention to say, how can I heal my migraine? Most cases, what we have seen is naturally it goes away as you sincerely practice every day and you practice a little more. You let go of things. it heals. Then if it continues, you have to ask yourself what is going on. You can actually have a conversation with your body. Read some books.
sir.
Read some books. Read the Louis Say, You Can Heal Your Life. It's a great book. Definitely give you a lot of insights. You can heal your life and you can heal your body. Gives a lot of insights. You can ask, based on that, you can contemplate on what is in your life that is actually that bothers. Right? That'll heal you that'll heal permanently. Okay. Have you started reading books? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, I've started reading the book Mind Over Matter.
Wonderful. Yes, that's a great book.
And sir, are you still around Delhi or you have gone back?
No, we moved back. Just came back yesterday night.
Okay. So you guys are generally in Bangalore.
Yes, in Bangalore. We have this advanced meditation retreat. I think all of us here should attend one such retreat at least. It's happening in Bangalore from March 12th to 17th or 16th, March 12th to 16th. So because many of this one is because of the environment and conditions that we have. The epigenetics again is about how our environment, most of our conditioning is because of our environment. But with meditations, we move away from our environment. We stop depending on the environment and become free and from within. So these meditation retreats, when you move away from our regular environment, you create an environment which is a lot more positive, a lot more energetic. You are in the middle of everybody who are aligned to, becoming infinite. And of course, in a place like Pyramid Valley, which is highly, highly energetic, inside the pyramids, which is, so many, thousands and thousands and thousands of people have been practicing meditation. There's a lot of energy. When you go through that, so many other things, you recognize within yourself. You should join that if possible.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thanks
a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have any hand raised, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Namita ji. Glad to see you. Met you in person.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for the wonderful meditation, wonderful session, Rakesh. Yes, 3 days were amazing, and I really had a unique experience of doing the live translation. This is what meditation does. You get to explore yourself more and more. And as long as you are enjoying your journey, this is what that matters. I really wished that I attend live session of Dr. Mohit Gupta. Otherwise, I didn't have any regrets doing the transmission, but it was really amazing. I think those who were there attending the sessions of different masters were really privileged. And of course, more and more such conferences should happen, not only at Delhi, at different places also, so that we have the opportunity to have the maximum interaction, because live interaction is altogether at different level. This is what I felt.
Absolutely wonderful job, Namita madam. I really am amazed at how you actually took that up, doing live translations, listening, and then talking. I've always wondered, how people do it, but that's hats off to you. Hats off to you.
You didn't have time to think of only. This is what I feel my journey has been always been in the flow. Whatever where the flow was taking me, I was just going in that direction. I didn't plan anything. I didn't think anything. Things just happened. This is what I've been following. Whichever is coming my way, I'm just embracing that. And I now firmly believe that yes, universe is making me do all these things, and I am enjoying. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rakesh sir, we have two more hand raised. Can we take it?
Sure.
Yes, Manjula ji.
Hi, sir. My name is Anika.
Okay.
I'm 9 years old.
Okay. Can we see you?
Can you please suggest me for my first book for reading?
Jonathan Livingston Seagull.
What, sir?
Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. Can somebody type in?
Yes, sir.
It's called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It's called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Can somebody type in, please? By Richard Bach.
Jonathan. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, how long have you been practicing meditation?
From December, sir.
Okay. So, how are you finding it?
I'm fantastic, sir.
I'm fantastic. Wow. Awesome. Year 6 standard?
Sir, shall I tell my experience?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
So last time when I was meditating, in middle of there was full of dolphins in full of my face. So one dolphin came at this dot. So every dolphin went into the dot. So that's my experience, sir.
Wow. That's beautiful.
And every time whenever I close my eyes, first I'll see yellow. When I see down, it will be black. When I see up, it will be blue or red.
Okay.
Or rainbow colors.
Amazing. I can really see you are so happy practicing.
Yes, sir.
So how are you seeing how your studies and school?
So fantastic.
Is meditation
sir,
help
I'm the
you?
topper.
You are a
90.
topper. Okay. That's awesome.
I do Bharatnatyam and I sing well.
Why don't you sing?
Sadashivaranjani Devi Janani Sadashivaranjani Devi Janani Akhilandeshwari Akhilandeshwari Bhavani Shankari Devi That's it.
You should change that audio settings, but I whatever that I could hear, it was great. You have a great voice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for making our day today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
We have Kiran Goyal, madam.
Yes, sir. I have a question that, I just got to know about the Buddha CEO and the deep thing about the meditation. So, and I bought many books about this, like Tulsi Dalam and Patriji's answers. So, which book I should start with, so that I can
Whatever you
get to
feel
know?
like.
Okay.
Whatever you feel like. Pick up any book that you feel and start reading.
Okay, sir. And sir, any
Whatever you feel.
any time period that a new meditator should start with, like 1 hour, 2 hours?
Time period for meditation, or what is the time? Can you repeat the question? Not sure. Is my voice not coming?
It's coming, sir, but she might be getting the call, it seems.
Yes. Kiranji, you are asking about question on.
Sir, actually, because of low internet connection, I couldn't hear you.
I was saying, so you had a question on the time period. So what can you repeat that question?
Yes, sir. What should be the time period for a new meditator like me? That I do it for 2 hours or 3 hours? So is there any suggestive time period, or it's on my wish that I can do it a number of times?
It's all up to you.
Okay, sir.
If you want to practice 3 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We generally recommend at least to start based on the number of years of your age to do at least minimum that. So for age 30, you practice at least 30 minutes at a time for 40 minutes. But that's just a minimum that we talk about. The more we do, of course, we can do any amount. All right. Thank you, friends. Great to have all of you. Yes, Venu.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise, and I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me that life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am wealthy and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to joy and peace.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, dear
Thank you all.
masters. Keep meditating.
Thank you all. See you tomorrow, same time.